Hello everyone and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel. Hello and welcome to Tonic Live with myself, Daniel.
And me, Alison.
Yay. So,
only two of us today.
Only the two. So yeah, I'll be doing some camera work as well as presenting, hopefully. Hopefully they're both anyway. And yeah, we've got some amazing stuff going on today. Is the midweek die deals today. It's only available for today. I believe it's closing as of late tonight or early tomorrow. So there's some fantastic deals, including the brand new Basket Beautifuls,
Yes.
as well as some dimension stamps and some some lovely fronds. Is that what they call it? Fronds? Fronds, that's the one. Fronds.
If you like doing cards with flowers, then these fronds are a must
Yeah.
because they add the prettiness to flowers. They make them a lot bigger than they are.
Yeah.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. So
Love a frond.
these bundles have been available as of this morning and late last night, actually. And there are some stuff that is available as individual items as well. So these basket weavers have got discounts. If you didn't want to purchase the entire bundle, for example, you can purchase individual dies at a slightly reduced discount price there as well. And yeah, so we've got a wonderful tutorial today using the basket weavers.
We have. I am going to be making this little basket for you. This is a gorgeous basket made by our Dawney. And any of you that know Dawney's a little bit 3D challenged, but Dawney managed them and made them absolutely stunning. So if you think, I'm not very good at doing 3D stuff, they really aren't that bad. And I'm going to show you that as well. Yeah.
I mean, for me, I think dimensions in general, I quite like just because it creates a massive project just in one die set, really.
It does.
So, and I'm not that technically challenged when it comes to dimension stuff
You're a bit
in general.
scared, and with the dimension.
I think so. It's not too bad. Like I did the kit 25, and I was
right.
I didn't quite understand the lip of it, and I managed to just about figure out at the end with the help of people at home.
Right.
But yeah, apart from that, I'm all right with them. I'm okay.
Good.
But yeah,
they're really not that bad.
No, I think most of the time you just tend to make like 2 or 3 cuts, and then you just build those cuts together.
Yeah,
that's kind of makes the basic.
That's right. If you've never seen this set before, then let me explain to you. It works on the same basis as our kaleidoscope boxes. So you have a base die. I'll open them all out and then you can see it. So your base dies all come on the one set. So there's no buying different sets for your base die. So let me just show you. So these are your bases. So we have an octagon, a hexagon and a square. So basically there's your octagon. So this is your biggest basket. And as you can see, it makes a pretty humongous basket. Then we have your hexagon, which is, I'm going to pick this one up. Take out the little gardener's pot. And this is your little hanging basket for your hexagon. So as you can see, the base. Again, this is another one from Dawney. It's the Dawney day today. Beautiful hanging basket there. So that's your 6-sided. And then you go down to your 4-sided. So there's your base there with your 4-sided. Then you make a decision then. Your handle is also included in that set. And I'll show you how to put the handle together. Let me just move that out of the way. Then you decide, as you do with your kaleidoscopes, how tall do I want my box? So we have the tallest box, which is called your alto box. So let me just show you. I'll get the dies out and then you can see it. So this is your alto set. So there is your side. If I can do it one-sided. There's your side. And then you have a choice of 3 panels. And you have a choice of 2 little side panels as well. So how do you get to that size? So this is the alto size. So looking at that, that is your alto. So your panels, there's your one, and it says on it a basket of joy. And then you've also got the basket weave. And the other design, is it on that one? No.
Because most of these sets come with a sentiment in there as well, don't they? So you have kind of... Did I just make that up?
No, you've made that up.
Okay.
This one comes with a sentiment,
Right.
but the others don't.
Oh, okay.
The other panel then is a very... That's it. Yes, you based us. I'm lying to you.
Thank you.
I am lying.
Well,
That's us made with love.
We were both wrong.
But the other side's
Right,
don't.
okay.
That's what I was talking about. You've got a very decorative panel as well. I haven't got... Oh, I have.
There you go.
It's this one.
It's the monster.
It's this one.
Great for tea parties, etc. Afternoon tea.
This is made by our Julie. And this is your third panel that comes in this set. So Julie has really gone to town and made a gorgeous tea. What do you call it? Like
Afternoon
a cake.
tea kind of
Yeah.
cake stand type
It could
thing.
be you put your sweets in there at Christmas time. Everybody helps
True.
themselves. You know, that could be a beautiful pamper kit. It could be anything like that. Pop your little flannels in there, your little bath scrunchie. Absolutely gorgeous.
Because that's something I think, well, it's probably implies for all papercraft really, but if you change the colour scheme, you have a completely different design than from the original card.
There we are. There's our little men's one.
Exactly.
Done exactly the same. And this one then has got your gardening stuff in. So if I move
The tower.
move our tea out the way, and then we've got a pot of gardening bits and bobs. So we've got our scissors, we've got some gloves, we've got some twine in there, and we've also got some plant markers. So you can just write on those. And that's a lovely little present. You know, if you just want to give something small, but you want to make it look a lot bigger, then I think these make it look a lot bigger.
Yeah. Now, we've got all 4 die sets here, as Alison's going through currently. They do retail for £70.96, but for today, we can get it for £54.96. So there's a massive saving there. It's around £15, £16.
That's good.
As well. So if you did miss these the first time round off Creating Craft or something, or you just fancy them now if you haven't seen them before, it's a great time to purchase them, as well as some other stuff that we'll go through briefly then after we go through this as well.
Okay, so this is our Medio set. I'm going to get them all out. The Medio is your medium size, as it says.
As it implies, yeah.
Yeah, so the medium is this size. So this is your medium box.
I'm keeping you guessing now. There you go.
Sorry. Also, it's got the sunflower. So there's your little sunflower. And it's also got the layers. And the middle one here is little Easter eggs. So again, it's a beautiful Easter basket. Change of little side panels as well. You choose whether you want to put these side panels in or out of the box. This one they folded in. This one they're folded out. So you absolutely decide how you want your box to look.
Yeah.
Then the smallest box is your tiny little piccolo. This one is a little bit different again. This is your die, and that's how you're going to cut it. But it's got a little bit of a square panel on the top. What do you do with that square panel? You have a choice of 3 tops. So one is your little basket top, which is this one. This basket can be folded down, up, whichever way, inwards if you wanted it to. There's a little, there we are, I knew I'd seen you somewhere, little butterfly. So if I take out these marshmallows, then you can see the little butterflies on the top. And the third panel there is a little flower. I'll have to show you, this one on the top here is a flower. And then you've got panels then that will fit into the sides. You've got a butterfly, a flower, and a basket weave. So lots and lots of variations for this.
Yeah.
What you would do is do your die cut, then take one of these top panels, and they will fit onto your die cut on the top, and they shape the top of it. So that's where you get this effect, where you get the pretty top pattern.
Very nice.
But there are instructions, so don't panic. You're not going to be left abandoned of what am I going to do.
Yeah.
There
That's
are
why you're
instructions.
here. You go through everything ever we've ever made.
Exactly. Have a good play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have a good play. You've also got inspiration, obviously, on the front of your packaging to see what you can do with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here we put an afternoon tea into a basket. You know, if you're going to visit an elderly relative in hospital, maybe, flowers can be a no-no in a lot of hospitals now. They don't allow them in.
Yeah.
So why not take them a little afternoon tea in a basket? Maybe they're not eating as well as you want them to, or you'd like them to. Then they can have something to enjoy.
Exactly.
It may not be afternoon tea, it may be whatever they like.
Yeah.
Not whatever you like. Because otherwise you've eaten it before you've left it. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to have the medio die set. It's just that one.
Wow. So yeah, those 4 sets there, like I said earlier, available usually £70 to £96, but now available for £54.96. And that code is UKD1. If you type that into the search on tonic-studios.co.uk, should be able to find that then as well.
We've also got one that we haven't mentioned yet. The melee.
The melee. Is that how you say it? Right, okay.
Yes.
Well,
I think it is. I'm sure I'll be corrected. How much is melee?
Melee is... Oh, there's one past there. So normally those 3 there would be $32.97, but today it's $22.97. So they normally $10.99 each, so you're pretty much getting one for free.
That's
almost.
good. That is good. So you have your uppercase, you have your lowercase, and you also have your numbers. And they are quite a classic font. I think these would suit masculine, feminine, and also children, I think, because they're very easy to read.
Yeah.
And these are, very much the font the children would be reading in school.
Definitely.
I think it's a lovely, lovely, lovely font.
And it's great for stuff like, well, when you say children stuff as well, just like spelling the names on the cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have that much of a problem finding Daniel and stuff in general, but if you've got quite an unusual name...
Like melee.
Yeah, exactly. Spell to your heart's content then, and make a personalised item then. So yeah, they're great stuff for that.
The numbers come in 2 separate sizes as well, as you can see on the front here. I've got actual sizes here.
Yeah.
No, I think that's the... It says 0.4 inches and 1.3 inches. So I think that must be the size on the numbers.
Yes.
So that's pretty good.
And these come as 1 die, right? Is that right?
Yes, that's 1 die.
So each of these come as 1 die. So basically, if you've got to, like, for example, if you're doing a bunch of lettering in the same colour, then you can just kind of run it through once, and you don't have to worry about dies mixing, matching over each other and stuff like that, catching or anything.
No.
It's just 1 go, and then also you can just keep anything you don't use in a little bag on the side.
Exactly.
Good for everything.
Yes, because you're going to go back and forth to them. And you're not going to lose anything then.
No, yeah.
Because I'm dreadful for losing little bits. So this die is perfect for me.
Yeah.
So that's our little melee.
Sweet. We'll quickly run through these just so we can have a look at see cards, etc. before we start the make.
So these are our little fronds. So we've got a set of 3. We have a delicate dandelion. I love this one. I mean, this is your little delicate cards. Beautiful. Oh, I'm trying to get it without a flare. So sorry. Beautiful for putting Nouveau back in with. Good for adding little additions to cards. Sometimes you don't want a lot, but you just want a detail there.
Sorry, the code on the ones before, by the way, the alphabets and numbers was UKD3. So that's Uniform Kilo Delta 3.
Okie dokie.
I know my phoneticals.
Then we've got Cutesy Spray, which is again 3 little sprays. Let's see if I can show you without a flare again. So you've got 1 bigger spray in the middle, 2 smaller sprays on the outside, and these are all separate dies. Your flowers will sit on top of them. And again, then we have Fanciful Frond, which is, again, 1 larger frond. Oh, sorry.
There's too many lights in the office.
I know, the packaging is catching it. And 2 smaller fronds. So again, absolutely gorgeous.
Super. So yeah, so they those 3 die sets normally retail for $44.97, but today you can get it for $29.97. So another great saving there. It's around about a third off most of this stuff as well. So it's a great time to purchase if you have thought about purchasing any of these.
Yeah. So here you can see, if I didn't have these fronds, this card would look, it would still be beautiful, but it would have a lot of space around it. These kind of fill the space without having too much detail on it.
And they're great, like you said, if you like flowers and stuff, it connects all the flowers up, doesn't it? Especially on that card.
It does. And again, here's our little dandelion clocks. Absolutely gorgeous. As I was saying, if you like your Nouveau, you like creating backgrounds, and then you're not sure really what you want to do with them, these are just perfect. And the same here. You could have had a good play with this background here, and then you think, I don't know if I like it. Don't put it in the bin. Do a die cut like this and pop it on the top, and I'm sure it will look absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, because it's essentially the reverse of this, isn't it? Really?
It is.
So
It is.
I'm not sure, it's shadowing, I guess, and then that's...
Yeah, it may well be that they've cut those out to this.
There you go.
May
2
well
cards
be.
in one.
2 cards in one.
Oh.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of the game.
Exactly. Then we've got, so these are part of our Dimensions range again. And wonderful little flowers.
Yeah.
Perfect petunia die and stamp set.
Yes. So we have both here. So some of the bigger stamps, these bigger ones here, they fit into the die cut. So you've got a variety of die cuts there, bigger and smaller. They will layer. You can shape them, cut out of loads of different materials. If you like your Famiran, you can cut them out of that. I've made some somewhere along the way, which I'll show you shortly, out of ordinary funky foam, and we've all got that in our house. It hasn't got the delicacy, obviously, of Famiran, but you can still get a nice shape out of it. You can do them out of vellum. They look stunning in vellum. If you look on the front here, the flower on the front is made out of vellum.
Yeah.
And it's got that gorgeous delicacy there. But then a beautiful one done out of Craft Perfect in the background. So a nice little set there, gorgeous daisy stamp in the bottom as well, and a little rose stamp. Yeah. So lots for your money there.
So yeah, that code is UKD4, and that normally retails for $21.98, but for today you can get it for $14.99. And that's all available from tonic-studios.co.uk. In the US, on tonic-studios.com, there are some slightly different deals going on, but great deals even still though. So if you are in the US, head over to tonic-studios.com. There should be a banner item there, and there's some great die deals on available as well.
So here's our lovely little daisies all layered up, and again you can see our little fronds in the background, just adding that little bit extra detail. So the stamps in the pack we've used to make some gorgeous cards. This is our Vicky doing a lovely little bit of colouring here. Then we have Edna doing some beautiful flowers. You have some gorgeous little swirls as well that you can pop into the centre of the flowers to look like little stamens, or again they can be added as swirls. Then we have Claire doing a little bit of stamping here, and they add the most gorgeous detail on them. You can emboss them, don't have to, they can just be inked as a complementary colour.
Yeah, sounds good.
And this is another one from Tamara. So Tamara's done a little bit of shaping here on the petals, and again added some pearls. Lovely little card there.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And
you've also got leaves, which I didn't even mention.
Oh.
So they can be added in as well. And our last bundle is
Magnificent Magnolia. I'm really struggling to get words out today.
Love a Magnolia.
Yeah.
This, again, you've got 2 different shapes of petals here. These could be your leaves in the background, these 3 petal ones, or you can overlap them to get a bigger flower. And again, you've got stamps that fit into these dies as well. And here's your stamps. So you've got some lovely little sprigs that we'll add into the background, some gorgeous little blossoms, a rose in the bottom there, and also some little leaves. So again, if you love a little bit of stamping, perfect for you.
So,
have you got more over there?
oh, potentially.
Oh, he's not sharing these with you.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, there's another bundle. Over
absolutely love these.
Ooh.
These are so tactile. I just want to give them a little bit of a stroke.
So yeah, that one there is UKD2, and again that normally retails for $21.98, but you can get to today for $14.99.
This is from your magnolia set as well, and these are embossed and a little bit of shimmer powder behind. So have a little play. And this is the one I was talking about, made with funky foam. Nothing special. This is just your general children's funky foam that you buy in the shop.
And then
I've coloured it with mousse.
And it creates a special project then.
It does.
It starts from nothing special and then creates an amazing thing.
And this is your last bundle now. This is your dainty daisies. So these are a little bit more thinner petals, as you can see on the back there. And you also have the stamps that will match.
Yeah.
So again, you've got little leaves here, you've got little sprigs at the bottom, and there's tiny, tiny little flowers right at the base here. So what did we make out of these? So these were your daisies. These were dipped into beeswax. Oh. So, I know,
very
a little
adventurous.
bit different. I know. If you just buy beeswax, I heated it in a foil tray.
Right.
Just with a heat gun. Because years ago we used to buy, I can't even remember what it was called, something pot it was called. But I never had one.
Right, okay.
So I just had a foil tray and a heat gun.
Yeah.
Heated it and then painted it on.
Oh,
make sure you have a hair brush, not a nylon brush, because the nylon brush will just shrivel up.
Right, because of the heat and stuff.
Because of the heat.
Yeah.
And leave it go hard then in the tray afterwards, and then you can just put it away, put a lid on it, put it away until you're ready to use it again.
Heat it up again. Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
So that's what that one was.
Super. So yeah, this is UKD5, and again, this was $21.98, but today it's $14.99.
So you've got one of these packs free then?
Yeah.
So you've got your stamps virtually for free.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah, sorry.
And these are gorgeous little stamps. So there we go. Beautiful addition. And I mean, use your fronds again.
Yes, very nice.
Love a frond. And there we are. So there's some fabulous makes from our DT girls.
Yeah, and some fabulous products as well. So
exactly.
Like I mentioned earlier, these are available on the UK store, so tonic-studios.co.uk. And if you are from outside the UK minus the US, you can purchase from the UK store. And yeah, the postage we've got great as well. If your country doesn't come up in the postage shipping thing, just email us and let us know. We can normally add it in. And yeah, it's just lots of deals going on today, as well as these amazing midweek
Have you not got your teeth?
I don't know. I just can't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm just constantly stirring out. There we go. Midweek die deals. I can't seem to say that one without checking that one. So yeah, this is a great event. It's our first midweek die deal, and yeah, some great deals already. So and people are really loving the beautiful baskets, as well as the numbers and lots of other bits and pieces as well. So like I said, they are only available for today and potentially early tomorrow. So yeah, get them while you can, basically. But if you are in the US, we're also running a midweek die deal with slightly different bundles. So yeah, just check that out as well. There's some great stuff. Like I know there's some pet stuff for Cocos, and I forget the third thing. But there's 6 bundles over there as well. So if you are from the US, head to tonic-studios.com and you can check those bundles out as well.
Brilliant.
So yeah.
So where do we start? I'm going to make a basket. I'm going to make Donnie's basket for you.
Cool. Sounds good.
So where do we start?
So I make some space.
Little bit of space. Little smidge. So we start with our base. How big does my basket want to be, or how big do you want your basket to be? So I've decided I'm going to have a 4-sided base. So there's my 4-sided base die. So your base is always going to be the largest die in that shape. So we've got 2 of these. Why have I cut 2? Because I don't like my join showing. So I want to put one inside the basket and one outside. And that way you keep all your workings hidden. Next one. Yeah, I like to keep all my little bits hidden. Next bit then is what shape do I want my sides? So I'm going with a medium size. So I have cut, well, Dawn's cut for me, 4 of the side panels. So we've gone with our Arctic blue. And then we're going to look at which panel do I want. So, okay, I'm going to have a brown panel. So there's my panel. You've got a choice of 3 different edgings. So you've got one that is a little scallop edge. You've got one then that is almost like a distressed edge, almost like a torn paper effect. And then you've got a plain edge. So I'm going with the plain one. So I've forgotten to bring my tape down. So I'm using a little bit of red line tape, which is not the best, but we'll go with it. Just humour me for today.
Is there not on the machine, is there?
No, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I'm using a tangerine machine, which it won't be long. Yeah. I'm going to have to move that a little bit or I'm going to have a collision.
Yeah, so people that are, I know there are a lot of people that are asking about the tangerine machine in general.
I know.
Hopefully soon is still the answer on that one. It's just been some delays, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully in the next month or 2, we should have answers and being able to find out when they're coming in exactly to tell you then as well.
There we are. Oops. So take the tape off there because I don't want it on there. And then I'm going to pop the pattern panel in. So this one almost reminds me of a quilting panel pattern. I've got your teeth now. It looks like the wedding ring design that you use in patchwork. So when I cut it now, you can have a little look.
Yeah. So yeah, apologies for not reading some of the comments as well, but hello everyone. Hello Billy, Sue, Rashmi, Emma. Hello. Hope you're enjoying the dye deal so far. That's the better thing. And obviously Alison's make thus far as well. Getting some cutting done.
I've borrowed a Dawny make today.
Yes.
I'm sure Dawny won't mind.
She'll be on the phone later.
She will. Oh. She will. You pinched me, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
There we are. So there's your little panel. So I think it's a beautiful design. Love this design. Okay. So what we've done then, we've taken the same panel, cut it out to white, and then we've cut a white panel to go behind it. So this then makes it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to use a little bit of our glue. Don't think we've got any in stock at the moment.
Not sure.
But I think it may be in the US is in stock.
Yeah. We do have our tonic glue in stock anyway, which I think is 420.
There we are.
419. One of them.
So we've got that stuck in place. I'm going to pop that to one side and now we're going to put the box together. So we're going to take our panels and crease, let's move that out of the way, crease all your score lines. So your base is going to be going under. You choose then whether you want the side panels to be coming out of your box or into your box. Maybe I'll do one inside this time because we've got one outside I can show you. So I'll show you one that's folded in. So what you're going to do with this, you're going to trim one of the panels off. So it doesn't matter which one you choose, as long as you choose the same one on each of the panels. So there's my panel. And I'm going to chop the same one off on the others.
Does that work as like that's the glue in flap then, I guess, on the inside then, basically? Well,
you're only going to need one flap then to go around on the inside. So I'm making sure now that I'm cutting the same one off on all of it. So there we go, there's the third one. And Dawn's so organised, she's even stuck everything together for me. There we go. So there's my panels. So this time now, I will show you what I'm going to do. We're going to need a little bit extra trimming. So we're going to fold the base, because that's going to be going underneath. And then we're going to fold the side panel inwards. Right. So we'll do it on them all. Fold the panel on the side in, base backwards.
And these are all like pre-made crease lines from the
All
top.
these crease lines are there for you. You don't have to get a bone folder out and a scoreboard. No. Don't need anything like that. So this is my inside base. So we go, let me go from the one that I've got nothing on. So this is the inside of your panel. Glue that to the square base. So make sure that you're lining up pretty much to the edges and give it a little bit of a press. And then you're going to work around your box doing exactly the same. Your basket, sorry, not a box. It could be a box.
Could be a box.
If you don't put a handle on it, then it's a box.
Yeah, true.
So again, we're lining everything up. The only thing is, because Dawn's put the panels on the inside, you will see the side flaps, so you know exactly where they go in.
Yeah. I suppose as a tutorial basis, that's quite a good thing to see.
Yes.
And then,
yes, but when you're making it, you're going to put these on last.
Yeah.
When I glue the last one in, you'll see what I mean then.
I think I get what you. I think I get it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. There we go. So there's all my bases and my sides in place. So that's what you're going to start off with. So then you're going to bring your side panels. Oops. Make sure you've got the bottom in the right place. So there we go. You've got a little bit on the, if you can see there, you've got a little bit that protrudes above the top. Now you either make this into part of the pattern, because on one I put a little hole through that and I hang the tag off that, or you can trim it flat, depending on how far your OCD goes. There we are. So just make sure that they meet up on the side and that your line is nice and straight.
Because then once they're glued, then I suppose it's easier to cut it afterwards if you did want to.
Yes, I wouldn't trim it before. I would do it all after. So there's your one side. Then we're going to go round the other side. And again, make sure that the edge of your the edge of the box lines up with the score line. There we are. Just keep pressing as you go around.
So yeah, if you are interested in any of these products that we've talked about and Alison is currently making as well, there are links in the description, both on Facebook and YouTube, either in the US or the UK. There's lots of deals to be had, and yeah, some great discounts as well. Most of it is at least a third off anyway, or very close to being anyway. So yeah, great time to purchase some of these products.
And we all love a bargain.
Yeah.
There we are, last one now, and that's our little four-sided box done. Oops, bring it in line now. There we go. So that's a nice sized little box. A small Easter egg would fit in there lovely.
Because like I said, you could just leave it as is.
You can.
And it stays a finished project.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You don't have to decorate it the outside at all.
Yeah.
If you look on the inside here now, if you can see where the flaps are, now I would be putting my panels inside. So I'm going to cut, I've got a little bit of white card here. So if I cut a couple of panels, then you can see what I'm talking about. And then it doesn't, I'm not talking rubbish then, am I? Which I do often. So how's your day been? Are your children back in school today? Or
Yeah, I think a lot of people's, I know, so the traffic was a lot worse this morning. So I'm thinking that it is, everyone is officially back in school, I think.
Well, the street I live on,
Yeah.
a lot of the mothers walk the children up through my
nice.
street to go to school. There we go. So there's one. I may have room to do the 4. So I'll do the 4 and then we can finish it off nicely.
Yeah, so we've also, as you may or may not have noticed anyway, on the patterns here, Dawney's put lovely crystal drops on here.
She has.
We are currently having, this month, we're currently having a crystal drop sale on the UK and the US store. So it's for the entire month of September. You can get up to 25% off all crystal drops, glitter drops, jewel drops, stone drops, the works. Anything the word drops in, chances are there's some percentage off. So yeah, if you're just missing that one colour out of your collection, it's a great time to have a look on the website and purchase your missing colour.
It could be there's one just about to run out.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great time to do it.
There we are, last one. So we'll cover all the little extras up inside, even though Dawney's done them for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to redo them. There we are, last one. I'm just trying not to have a clatter with this beautiful tea tray in front of me. There we go. So there's my little panels. So I'm just going to glue them now inside. And like I say, I wouldn't do this beforehand because I want to cover this flap on the inside. But it is easy.
Yeah.
They're very easy to pop inside. So I'll do them all and then you can see what the finished item looks like then.
As I said, Dawney's done that already.
She's done it for me.
Yeah.
But
and if you were making the original one with the flaps on the outside,
then I would do it first.
Then yeah.
But it's not, it doesn't make it hard. It's big enough to get your hand in easily.
Yeah.
There we are. So we're just going to line them up with Dawney's glue in, otherwise they're going to look a little bit odd. And last one. And it does really finish off the inside beautifully. As I say, it makes it look like a finished item.
Yeah.
There we are. So there's the inside of your little box with all the lovely sides done. So what am I going to do about these top bits? So as I say, we either leave them there or we get a scissors. I'm just looking which would be the easiest way. Easier to cut into the corner and then just trim them off. Again, this looks like a little pencil pot. You know, if you're back in school or you're back in college and you want something to pop on your desk.
Yeah.
This would make a perfect little pencil pot.
And you're just following the line round that's already made. I'm just
following the top. I'm following the top of the box here and just snipping them off. So we've got a nice flat edge all the way around then. So last layer now to pop on the outside. So again, we've got the drops already done. I would do all these flat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even contemplate doing these in mid-air.
No, that's
it's
a good
not
idea.
Something I would even think about.
And it's not something you can flip and then keep going then as well. So,
well, you can, but it's not very easy. I mean, you got to do one at a time.
Yeah.
So you know, if you want to do it as a fast project, it's not going to be fast.
No.
So you're going to do this side now, then in say an hour or two, you're going to turn it around again, and you're going to keep doing it like that. But that's a bit of a pain.
Yeah. You might as well do it maybe like the night before or whatever.
Do them
or
flat.
just so then they can sit there while you make the rest of your makeup.
Yeah, while you're putting your box together, they're all dry in then.
Yeah.
So the other thing I said about was I didn't like seeing all my join lines. So I've got another little base that will sit on the bottom. So there is my bottom covered, which is always a good thing. So make sure we've pressed it down properly. So now all your inside is covered, your base is covered, so no one can see how you've even created this box.
Yeah, true.
Always keep them guessing, see? So the next thing we've got then is the handle. So how do we make the handle? Just making sure I've got all the bits. Right, so the handle is in 3 pieces. So you have 2 dies that will cut a plain handle for you. Big one and a small one. So there's your big one. And there's your layer. Whoops, we'll have that one. There's your layer of your small one. So that sits just in the centre, but you've got a little bit of spare card here. And I'll show you what you need that for now. And then you have another die then, which cuts the pattern. So if you cut the smaller die and then pop the pattern in, then you get this effect. So it's almost like a little step ladder. So we're going to glue those together.
I suppose you can do it with just the larger handle, though. You don't necessarily
You can do it just with the
pattern,
large one. If you want to make that handle bigger again,
Yeah.
because on this basket,
Oh yeah, of course.
I wanted a bigger handle. The bigger the basket, the bigger the handle.
Yeah.
So I've joined 4 handles together here. 4 handles.
Yeah.
So I've used the wider end to attach to my basket. Then I've gone up to the next join and I've overlapped them a little bit so the front part meets together. And I'll show you how to do that now. Then you've got a wider piece, the meet in the middle then, and then you carry on for a narrow join and then the wide piece joins to the basket. So you put as many as you want.
Yeah.
I think that one.
I think that's just the one. I think. What you're doing.
2.
Yeah.
I have done it with 3 as well.
Right.
So entirely up to you how long you need your handle for your project.
And as demonstrated here as well, they don't even need to be used by handles. Yeah.
Fold them
just
over.
lovely decorative pieces on the side.
Right. So I'm going to line up where I want the handle to be. Which way do I want it to join? Do I want it to join the narrow bit at the bottom or the wider bit? So this time I think I'm going to have the wider part on the basket. This one has got the narrow, so I'm going to pop the wider one. Right. So what I'm going to do here, put your glue all over. Bring it to the bottom so you've got an even border all the way to the bottom, and you've got a little bit extra at the top. Okay, so there's my spare card at the top. So we'll glue these together as well. But I'm not going right to the top on this one, and I will tell you why now. Tell you for why.
So yeah, just a reminder again, there's this die set as well as using the base as well, but there's another 2 die sets in this bundle, so there's 4 die sets altogether that normally retail for £70.96, but today you can get it for £54.96.
If you look what I've done here, I'm popping that underneath. So these 2 will line up and your handle lines up as well. So then you're going to glue them together.
It's all smoke and mirrors, isn't it, in crafting?
All smoke and mirrors. But we do like to share how we've made things.
Yeah.
So we've glued the handle together. If you've got a little bit that needs trimming on the side, just trim it off. Nobody will know. Glue the little bit down that you left unglued. And there's your handle. So I'm going to leave that for a minute, just so that it sticks, because I want to bend it. So if I start bending it now, we're going to have a problem. So the next bit now we have is a little tab. So on Donny's, we've got a little tab here that says "Made with Love," which is a lovely little sentiment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop out. We've got layers in the centre here. Let me show you what we've got. So we have our tag, which is the one that's in blue. Then we have a layer, that layer has got a little nick out to the corner, and that's got a little stitch line going around it. What you could do, if you want to make a layer smaller, is just trim around that stitch line. So you've got a layer that will sit on top then. But I'm going to cut into this. So I'm going to use the Made with Love, and it'll only fit on one way because you've got the little nick that's out to the corner. So I am going to use a little bit of tape again this time.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it could come a cropper.
Double-sided tape.
A little bit of red line tape, not what you'd normally use for die cutting, believe you me. There we go. But it'll be fine.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, don't even go there, Dan. There we go. So if we take that off, there we are. So there's our little tag. Let me pop the other one behind. That says Made with Love. So we'll glue these together. And then we can pop them all in place. So we've got a little bit of twine then, just to hold it in place. I've had a few questions as well. Why do I pop the glue on? Why do I put the glue on and then take it off on my hand? Because I only want a small amount of glue. And the amount I put on, even though it's a small amount, it's too much still.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you put too much glue on, it buckles your card. And usually less is more with glue. And
sometimes as well it helps to, especially with more intricate cuts and stuff, it was easy just to spread it across rather than trying to each individual line of a mosaic of some sort.
It certainly is. So we've got a lovely little bit of twine. So I'm going to pop that through the hole. There's also some baker's twine on the website as well.
There is, yeah, and that's I think that's on discount as well. So there's lots of different colours.
I didn't know that was on discount.
I think we do. I think there's 9 different colours altogether. I think
there is.
And yeah, I think it's something like 75p now. I think.
Wow.
So
bargain.
Yeah. And it's a big roll as well. So.
I would normally do this with a bone folder, but I didn't bring that with me.
Somewhere? No.
Or you can mould it in your fingers as well.
It's just to get that curve in, I suppose.
You want to get the curve. There we are. Keep it going. I would have left it dry a little bit longer. So then you're going to decide, do you want the handles inside? Do you want the handles outside? Well, I'm going to have them outside. I'm going to be a real rebel today. Change Dawney's design completely.
Say, yeah, going off the rails now.
I really am. A little bit of glue on each. And I am being a total rebel. So just going to hold it into the centre of my basket. And then bring it round to the other side as well. There we are. Just showing that even though I've used exactly the same, whoops, leave it a little bit longer before you start messing with it. If you want a movable handle, one that will fold down, put this onto brads. So and then you can fold, this one is on brads. Yeah. And the handle will go up and down then.
So where do you get brads? These little white things?
They should be available. They were actually paper clips.
Oh, okay.
And I've put a little bit of, dip them into a clear mark ink pad and then put some embossing powder on top of them.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So you could do whatever colour you wanted then. Yeah. So then we've got our little tag and I'm just going to wrap around this twine around the handle and then we'll tie a little bow. There we go. And you can fill it with whatever you make. If you make homemade sweets or something like that.
Yeah. Things like fudge and what's not as well.
Well, now the children are back in school, it'll be Christmas fairs that you're thinking of. Or autumn fairs. So maybe...
Always fudge there.
Always fudge. Always fudge. So there we go. There's the same basket, but just done slightly differently.
Very different
One
as well.
is folded in, one is folded out. Decorated. This has got a dark centre to it and a light centre. It does make a little bit of difference on how you portray whatever you're making in there. But a couple of ideas here for you to peruse and snaffle ideas from and make your own.
Yeah, I was just checking in because that die set you used today, not the base one, but it's normally $19.99. You can get it for $16.99 today. If for whatever reason you didn't want to purchase the bundle, you can just get it as an individual price. It's slightly reduced from RRP as well.
What's the base die as well?
The base die, I'll have to get that.
Because you would need a base die.
So the base die is normally $12.99, but you get it for $10.99 today. So,
so a nice little bargain there.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get both of the die sets used today, quick maths, for $27.98. I'm going to say that was my very quick maths then.
But if you decide you want a taller basket, so you'd need the base no matter what.
Yeah.
But you can just buy a small, medium or large side. So this is the medium, this is the large, and this is the small side. So there's your 3 different sides.
Yeah.
And the base set has the base die for all the different sizes. So it's got a hexagon, octagon, and a square base.
But like I said, if you're interested in purchasing all of these dies in one big bundle, they normally retail for £70.96, but you can get it today for £54.96, and the code for that is UKD1.
Here we are.
There you go. Feeling very shopping channel-esque now.
I know, I know.
I feel like I'm on
And don't forget, if you have already got the basket dies, share your designs in the Tonic Studios Facebook group.
Yeah.
We like to see them.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, like I said, this is just one bundle that's available. There's lots of bundles available just for today. So if you are after a bargain, I recommend for you to pick one up today. But yeah, thank you for making that. That was wonderful.
Welcome. Love to share ideas.
But yeah, I think that's it from me and Alison for the time being anyway.
Have a lovely evening.
Yes, have a lovely evening. Bye.